Okay, hi guys. So it's Chichi here again, your coding instructor. So I'm going to be showing us how to create a very simple story animation in Sketch. All right, so I believe we can all see my screen right now. First things first, let's give this character a name. Let's name it Cat, okay? And let's add a backdrop to it. Mm, Let's add a comfortable backdrop. So we see it's hanging in the air. You can drop it down so like it's, on the ground. Okay. So um let's say it's like trying to, you know, go to different places. Okay. So let's say the green flag is clicked. Um, say hello. Say where is Giga? Okay. Where is Giga? And after 2 seconds, we want a character called Giga to come. And we're going to go see the princess. So we've clicked on add more sprite and we're going to add this. Okay. So Giga should hide when the green flag is clicked for 2 seconds before she should. So the looks block category, we're going to click on hide block, drag it and place it under here. So after 2 seconds, she can come out. I don't know if it's a she, but I just feel it's hello. And say hello. Hello, cat. Where are we going today? Where are we going today? So now this is what we have so far. Giga, where's Giga, right? So after 2 seconds. Oh, now do you see the problem with my poop? I put the weight block, right? Instead of hiding and showing after the 2 seconds, you know, so that she can finally say what she has to say. So this is the error. And let's run our code again. Let's keep going. Hello, cat. Where are we going today? So very simple, very simple task. And he has to wait for her to talk so we can use this wait block, okay? And say 2 seconds. Remember, she's going to talk for 2 seconds, right? So let's check. Where is Giga? Hey, cat, where are we going today? Then he can say to see the princess. Or to the castle to see the princess. Okay, so now let's add another block that says off we go. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Is Giga, hello, cat, where are we going? Says the castle to see the princess. Off we go. Now, we could change our backdrop using the broadcast message blocks. These blocks are signal blocks. They're also triggers, but they send secret messages in the program that doesn't show on the screen and allows people or characters in the program to work with it. Okay, so the cat's going to send a signal say parcel. Very simple. It doesn't have to be full text. So we've typed in parcel. I pressed the enter key. Now we want when it broadcasts castle, right? The backdrops, we're going to go to the backdrop, right? And say when I receive signal castle, okay? Switch backdrop. But we only have one or two backdrops, just backdrop one, which is empty, and the colorful city one. So we have to add another backdrop. So very quickly, we're just going to add a castle backdrop. And yeah, so switch to this backdrop. So we have castle 2, okay? Now, let's go back to the sprites. Let's run our codes and see what happens so far. So can you see, we started at a different backdrop. What do we need to do? We need to make sure that whenever the green flag is clicked, our backdrop of, starting is supposed to be the colorful city backdrop, okay? So we go back to the colorful city, and I'm just going to check that very quickly. Fine. So I'm pretty sure almost everything should work. So the last thing I wanted to do is to bring out an additional sprite, which should be the princess. So let's look for the princess sprite. I believe we do have a princess here. Yes. So now we do not want this princess character to come up until the backdrop has switched. So back to the event block. So we go here and change this very quickly. So when backdrop switches to castle, she should do a show. Okay. So let's go to the looks block, drag out the show block. But would she be hidden when the green flag is clicked? No. So what do we need to do? We need to create a condition that says, a trigger that says when the green flag is clicked, she has to remain hidden. All right. So let's see. Beautiful. So we have our 3 characters. We would continue from here, maybe next week, or next session, live session, and you're going to see more interesting things we could do. It was a pleasure to have you in this class. Try out as much possibilities. As a matter of fact, I will advise you make your character, work and, using some of the demos I've done before. If you have any challenge, do not forget to type it in the comment section and I'll get back to you.